Hello and welcome to a random video that I'm going to make about League of Legends. I usually don't like making League of Legends videos because I suck at League of Legends and I'm constantly trying to get out of silver. I used to be constantly getting out bronze, but I actually eventually got out bronze. Now I'm trying to get into gold. So yeah, but I just started this whole YouTube thing because I'm recovering. I'm trying to make everything better for my hand by playing these games, recover faster and stuff. And I just actually got out my appointment today where they were examining my thumb, and I actually got to see a picture of the pins they had put inside. So yeah, I thought that was actually really cool. It like blew my mind knowing that that's metal that's forever going to be a part of my body now. And I don't have full movement in that my thumb, and I can't really bend my wrist, so that's still difficulties I'm going to have to deal with. But yeah, since I started doing this YouTube thing, I figured I have to at least make one video a day, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just release this quick little video about, I guess, how I felt during this last game of League I was playing. It was ranked, I won, but it was extremely difficult. There was a lot of pressure. There's a lot of things going through my mind. I still think about it even right now after I've played the game. It was a very long and grueling game. I'm probably just gonna go over the highlights of the things that I did good and the things that I should improve on or want to improve on, really. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this random video. And if you like the stuff I'm doing, please share with your family and friends, like and subscribe, help me out here. I know that once I recover, I'm probably going to look for a job. If I could become YouTube famous before then, that'd be super sweet. But yeah, so without further ado, let's continue watching this video. Thank you. Alright, so I usually start off all ranked games where I'm just picking Veigar. Veigar is my favorite support / mid right now. And I gotta tell you, it's only because I can just ult everybody from any position, whether I do good or whether I do bad. Veigar's just amazing right now. So I picked Veigar, and I'm not paying attention, so I actually panic ban Soraka. Soraka's usually never a threat. Now, don't get me wrong, Soraka has a really good heal and can be very strong for a team, but we're talking about like low silvers here. I'm silver 3. My duo partners like bronze 2, these guys are not going to be able to use Soraka to their full potential, so right now that's currently not a threat. But I'll tell you what a real threat is. A real threat is a champion like Veigar. Veigar's really easy to use and can snowball quickly even if they do bad, and honestly that is why I love playing Veigar. I'm like really good with him and stuff, and apparently so is Summoner number 1. Because I wasn't paying attention, and then they first picked him. It's not like I could have done anything about it. They were going to get the first pick anyways. But once they picked Veigar, I had two thoughts in my mind. I could either go Fiddlesticks or go Morgana. And quite honestly, typically I'd pick Fiddlesticks because a lot of Fiddlesticks are really good versus me when I'm Veigar, because they could just, silence one of the minions and it'll bounce off and eventually hit me. So I learned to play Veigar from a distance, but not every Veigar takes that into consideration, so that's why I usually pick Fiddlesticks. But for some reason, I knew that Morgana was the champion I needed this game, so I took her out of retirement. At first, it took me a while to get used to landing my Qs and stuff like that, but once I did it, oh boy, once I started landing my Qs, I knew it couldn't be stopped. I got a little greedy at the end, but I got first blood and that made me pretty happy. Although I probably could have done it without dying, but at the end of the day, it's kind of what led me to be confident enough to help my other laners out. Now, typically I leave lane for many different reasons. If my ADC is bad, I will drop them and try to get someone else to get strong. But rarely, sometimes we're in the position where we're doing so well that I'm confident enough to just leave my ADC bot lane so they can just solo farm, and I'll make my way to like mid or top depending on who needs help and help them get kills. And this is something that I will do over and over again. If I see that a lane's being pushed, if there's a kill that I can take or help someone get, I'm going to be there and I'm going to try to help take that kill or get an assist, who knows. And it's funny because no matter what, some people just continue to follow the same path and just let me just gank over and over and over again. But it wasn't all rainbows and butterflies. Udyr actually got extremely strong, and he was a heavy hitter. It was crazy. Honestly felt like we could lose, and it was a long game. It could have went either way. I think I started thinking to myself, why don't we even play League? Like, you can have like a really good beginning, and then all of a sudden at the tip of the hat, one champion could completely turn everything around. And I was getting a little bit angry inside, but I told myself, never surrender, keep playing through and through. We just needed that golden opening, that one moment where they mess up and we take full advantage of it. That moment came when me, Cho'Gath, and Renekton were top lane. We decided to take the top tower since we were having the minion power, and honestly, it went really well. Udyr eventually, took a few steps too far. I was able to get a stun off, and then, we killed the Viger, who was a main threat to Renekton and Cho'Gath and myself personally. That ability power is just extremely powerful, and with that, we're able to pick them off one by one, and eventually, ended up taking the Nexus. And, this was like a 45-minute game. This was a game that started off extremely strong, and just out of nowhere, we started losing heavy. At one point, we had 3 of our inhibitors down, and we didn't even have a single inhibitor of theirs. It wasn't until after our inhibitors came back up that we were able to take the mid inhibitor, and then finally work our way through the top lane. And, it's not like the other team was bad. It was like a really close game. Like, that Udyr got really strong. That Lulu did a really good job of constantly, buffing the Udyr, making it hard for us to kill him. And, at the end of the day, that's all you can really ask for, is teammates that can help you get stronger, help you push for that extra damage, that extra, kill, be able to do that extra damage. And that's something that I was seeing a lot on their team. And it was like, wow, this is a good game. Alright, so that wraps up this game review, or I guess a review of the game I had. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed making this video. It was a lot of fun to see how I played, how I reacted to certain situations, and what everything basically came down to at the end. How we were able to still lose our footing, but then gain it back towards the end. It really made it clear on what's really important in League of Legends, and that's teamwork. Teamwork is extremely hard to come by. If you like this video, let me know. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos like this, especially about other games that I play, just to go quick story rundown, review of what happened. Please leave in the comment any way I can improve my videos, how I can make them better for you guys, make them more entertaining. And always remember, please like and subscribe. Share these videos with your family and friends, especially people who like League of Legends. But most importantly, have a great day, and thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video.